Yo, what up YouTube? I'm going to be running full damage Loki jungle and bruiser Loki solo in this video, just trying to have some fun. I currently think he is really strong in both jungle and solo. I actually think that he's a better solo laner than jungler, just because of that 2 that he has. Just reducing people's damage that they deal is insane in teamfights. And a lot of people underestimate that. Loki's teamfighting potential is crazy good now. And the more that you can use that and get in people's faces, just the more effective he becomes, in my opinion. We're up against Soul Apollo here. We just get outcleared. Scylla's early game isn't that strong. And they're just both ranged auto attack gods, so we really can't do anything about this. I'm going to try to get aggressive here, see what they end up doing. Apollo dashes in on me, that's pretty good. I could have ended up dying there, but luckily they didn't full commit. If Soul would have went on me right away, I think I'd just die, so don't do what I did, for sure. Also, I don't think that Loki needs Blink. I don't think that it's a great relic on him. I think Sunder is actually really fun early game. That's unfortunate. Our duo lane ended up getting double killed after we called missing. But I end up picking up speed and rushing straight over to the enemy's blue. This is one thing that you can do to try to give your solo laner a lead. And it can also tell if the enemy junglers what their path is. Just trying to get wave pressure so that way we can secure our own blue. We head straight over to that. Nice, we get double buffs. Tier is looking good in that lane. I'm also level 5. Scylla's pinging out Soul. She's doing something very aggressive. And Apollo isn't nearby from what we can see on the map. That's just free. I didn't even use Sunder there. That could have been a cleaner play. Her using her 3 kind of made me panic. I hate it when people spam taunt and laugh. I really do. That's just such a dumb thing to do. Wasting your time on BM is just so stupid. Also, I think I 100 to 0'd her with Sunder. I know Scylla missed the Sikkim, but I don't know if she missed the Crush. But that's just the power of Sunder. Hitting a full HP target just gives you the most benefit from the relic, and it can really help you out. So Apollo ended up ganking duo lane here. I ended up running straight to the mids and to his back camps. You always want to do this. Punish their rotations and try to ward deep in their jungle. I did not think that that speed was going to be up. But yeah, Cern's kind of talking trash. I end up taking the speed. I whiff an auto attack there. That is crucial. Good beads by the Apollo. I F up and auto cancel. Doesn't matter. Speed buff OP. Still ended up killing the Apollo. That is a tilter for sure. I messed up so many times. As soon as Odin jumps, he's just dead. There's really nothing that you can do there. That's just how you can make ganks work. It's one of the reasons why I don't like playing Odin solo, is you're so vulnerable after you use your jump. And that's his main way to clear the wave. Luckily, my tier's helping me out. That is the best way to tilt the enemy jungler. I'm currently 2 levels above the Apollo. And he's trying to put more pressure on the duo lane. I'm just going to clear mid here. I didn't think that my team was going to keep fighting, but now that I noticed that, I'm just rotating over. Look at that. It's really all that it is. Just try to play smart and farm efficiently, invade when you see the other jungler making more rotations than what they should. I don't know what that soul was doing. I think she might have given up. Okay, here we are again. Just taking that buff on cooldown. I'm going to try to head over to the blue because that would be massive, but it's down. I don't want to dump my abilities on this Odin. There we go. We end up getting the stun on Apollo. I should have won him first, but that's fine. Yeah, that's just patience. If I end up using my combo on the Odin there, Apollo doesn't die. I want to try to assassinate the squishiest target in the team fight, so. Soul is next on the list. We just rotated straight to mid. Just playing way too far up. Really just stupid aggressive. Tried to help out CERN. He just dashes out of the situation. Such a good way to tilt is invade speed off cooldown. People get so mad at that. Straight into the next game. We're running TP and Bluestone Pendant. I make a mistake here in clearing the wave. I should have hit Hoonbots at least once, so that way the melees would have grouped up with the archers, and I would have been able to insta-clear the wave. It's one of the strengths of Loki solo. You outclear most gods in the game. Okay, so while Hoon's messing about there, I'll try to show you guys a proper way to do it on the first wave that you meet. So look at that, insta-clear. The Thor play is way too aggressive. And through me properly clearing that wave, I end up getting a first blood for it. So that is a very good tip and something that you should just try not to mess up on, because it can end up in you getting first bloods. We end up just waiting for the next wave to come around. I don't know, Loki's solo clear is just so strong, and him being able to do enemy back camps super fast as well, being safe with that stealth ability, he's just good all around the board. I think Bruiser is way better, just infinitely better than just damage in solo lane anyway, but you can try to make damage solo work. I just wouldn't recommend it. We end up getting Totem and blue buff. That's a big swing. Hoon wasn't level 5 for a couple seconds there. I could have tried to make a play, but I just don't think that it's worth. He does have beads, and also his ult just counters mine. That was just good reaction time there. Dumb positioning by me, but I was playing really stupid. He ends up stopping my back. That's one of the things that you can do if the enemy decides to lazy back. Always try to punish it, because right now I'm doing even dumber things. I'm just confident that I won't die, really. And I was a little tilted that that guy stopped my back. When you're using TP, as soon as you get back to base, you want to start up the TP and then buy your items. It just saves time. Sometimes it can make a difference. Most of the time it doesn't make too much, but it can save you a little bit.
An ally has been slain.
You can backstab the totem. I don't know if I've said that yet.
Putting this here 'cause I wanna, not 'cause Leo told me to.
One thing that you always want to do, just try to fast clear waves and invade their back camps. It's one of the best ways that you can get a lead in solo lane currently. He didn't do his blue buff yet. Hoonbot should get this every day of the week, but somehow I end up out securing him. That beads, looking back on it, was actually such a smart play. Sook was rotating over, you can see it in the ward, and if I ult Hoon there, he just presses 4. I'll still get the stun off, but he'll still be able to CC me, and most likely I'll die to the Sook rotation. So very fortunate for me that I just decided to get the blue and get out, but that's also kind of annoying. I didn't want to end up having to dump my blink, or my ultimate, or my stealth ability there just in case I got double ulted. So it was just kind of rough. I'm going to try to save this Sook. Yeah, I was playing so cautiously there. I could have went aggressive to try to get my own blue, but in my opinion, I just didn't think that it was worth at the time. Just rinse and repeat, man. Proxying is also good. I wanted to show this one more time just because this is actually a mistake. You always want to try to clear the wave first, just because you get more XP and gold. Granted, you do deny farm to the enemy jungler, but that wave experience is so important. I hit him up with the double auto. Oh, that's funny. Right now I'm in a rough spot. Not even close. I'm trying to go into Glad Shield. That's rough. I hate it when the wave does that. Okay, that's Hoon ult. He misses the jump there. I don't need to ult out. So we get his ult for free. Ares is trying to come in. That was a good TP by the Hoon. Really, he should have just waited for him to jump or do something before chaining there. That was... I don't know, maybe he didn't see him use his 3 Sacred Monkey. I don't like this fight at all. I don't have my ultimate. Morrigan ults into me here. Good play by her. I just have to run away. Jesus, that auto chunked. Luckily I lived. Our Chronos is coming in. A little bit late to the party, but... Whew, that was a sick Sook stun. There it is. I didn't want to steal that kill, but if Chronos missed that auto, you better believe I was hitting him. A little bit later, we're going into Shifter Shield next. Just one of the things. Hoon jumped over my last hit on my 3rd ability, which is good, but it's just not worth your life. Really, once his jump is down, he's a dead man. End up getting tower here. Once again, rinse and repeat. Try to check to see if their jungle is up or deep. I just can't out-secure Hoonbots. It's fine. I wasted a little bit of his time. Getting that good double ward out. You can ward deeper and just ward the speed buff. That's always good to know. Ooh, Hoon gets the... He gets the blue. It's always good to try, though. I try to TP in mid. try to make something out of your leads when you're playing in solo lane here. Gold isn't up, but I want to try to push to get that Greater Scorpion and maybe pick somebody off. My teammates were doing Dread, man. That's so unlucky. Like, both of them saw me TP in, and they decided to AFK farm. That's just one of the things that can suck when you're playing solos. Your rotations are heavily dependent on what your teams are trying to do. So even though you're trying to make a play and force fights, they could just not be with it. But it ends up working out. We trade 2 for 1. So that's good. Kronos is doing oracles. I don't like that. I'm trying to do this as quick as possible and then get back into solo lane so that way I can soak up some more XP and gold, maybe invade their stuff again. But just waiting for him to do that camp takes even more time. Unlucky. That was a risky play in general. I just think Hoonbot's ult in a team fight is more valuable than my ult, so me getting that, it really just secures it and makes it to where my backline is safer than theirs, because I can do a bunch of things. My ultimate isn't the core of my kit, really, when you're going Bruiser. So it's very good. We're trying to do gold. Very ambitious play by that Sook. Our Cern is dead, so just try to push this wave and then back. I hate that. I'm almost certain that that's a bug. Whenever you hear that sound effect for Loki, it should do the cripple damage, but I think it's just a ping issue. Because I'm almost certain that I should have crippled that Hoon before he jumped. It happens all the time now. Chase down the Morrigan here. The beads could have been better. For sure. I don't know what our Sook is doing. Also, that's weird. There's a Sook and Ares on both teams. I feel like that's rare, having 2 mirrors in a game. Ares just got picked, poor positioning. That was a great Hoon ult, stopped my 3 before the first tick even went off, I think. That was wild. Good plays, though. I'm really close to level 20 at this point. Those are garbage, too, but the wave gets cleared nonetheless. Going into Void Shield now. It's a great Beads Aegis by on her. He's still gone though. Enemy team's so scared at this point, they just don't want to fight us. They're down by so much. Fun games. I hope you guys enjoy the montage coming up. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you there. Peace.
cause it was destiny, not cause it was legacy. You won't get the best of me, I'm feeding off your jealousy. It's heresy, cause faith is very rare to me, and fate is always scared of me. I plan this out so carefully, so I become the best of me. I rest in peace successfully, no stress when I decompress. You see, I won't have any regrets for me when I take my final breath to be. I wanna leave a legacy, want a lot of equity. I want you to remember me with clarity. It's rare to see somebody just like me, somebody with honesty. We're living so fearfully, we live and die willingly, and almost instantly. We're full of hate and bigotry, from social posts and imagery that aim to make hostility. We all react so differently, accept accountability, complaining almost instantly. What happened to our dignity? No sympathy, we need consistency, and this persistent negativity is new to me.